How are you guys? Good afternoon, Abhinay. How are you all? I'm good. Thank you, Shubha. Good. All right, that's great. Okay. So how is the preparation going on? And yes, actually I forgot, guys. Do remind me that what was the last thing that we have covered in our class? What was the last topic? Are we guys done with the opportunity cost? No. Okay. Are you guys done with the difference between growth and development? Okay, we discussed the purchasing part. No, we have not discussed that. Okay. All right. No issue at all. We'll discuss it. Don't worry. Okay. Any question that you want to ask? Anything that you want to share? That you want to discuss? Yes? Nothing as of now. Nothing yet. Sindhuja. All right. No issue. So, yes, Sindhuja, you please answer me that what do you understand by economics? And you can unmute yourself.
Economics is a discipline in which we study about the effective use of scarce resources.
That's great. Very good. So it's a discipline. All right. So under this discipline, we actually try to read about how to manage the scarce resources judiciously. All right. So this is what we call economics. And what is economic? Yes, Mriganka. Mriganka, can you answer? What do you understand by economic? Mriganka, you are not audible.
Yes, sir.
Yes, Mriganka. Can you please answer what do you understand by economy? Yeah, go ahead.
It's a process how to utilize the scarce resources.
Sorry, you are not audible. You are not audible properly, Mriganka.
It is a process how to utilize the scarce resources.
So it's a economics is a discipline, whereas economy is the practical application. All right. So this is clear till now. Yes, absolutely correct, Janvi. Now, what is economic growth? Okay, we need to understand this. See, you might have heard one word, that one is growth, another one is development. Right? You might be aware, you might have heard this particular term and you might have used these terms frequently, isn't it? So growth kya hoti hai? What do you understand by growth? So growth simply means, say, let's talk, growth is in the quantitative thing. Okay, that suppose that you have scored 75 marks in economy, for example, in your 8th class. For example, you have scored 80 marks in economy in your 8th class. Okay, you have scored 9th class, you have scored 85 marks in your 10th class. All right, so here your marks is continuously increasing, isn't it? So from 75 marks to 80 marks, and then you have the 85 marks. Your marks has continuously increased or not? Answer me this. आपके मार्क्स यहाँ पे कंटिन्यूअसली बढ़ते गए हैं या नहीं बढ़ते गए हैं? पहले आपने 75 लेकर के आए, फिर आप 80 लेकर के आए, फिर आप 85 अब आप लेकर के आए, तो कंटिन्यूअसली आपका मार्क्स बढ़ता ही गया है. ओके, तो ये आपका कहलाता है ग्रोथ. क्या एक बात आप मुझे बताओ, ये जो मार्क्स है, does the marks signify that you are really talented? क्या ये सिग्निफाई करता है, मार्क्स क्या कभी सिग्निफाई करता है दैट यू आर टैलेंटेड? नेवर ना. ओके, yes, so always remember just a quantitative increase. Yes, absolutely correct, Janvi. So marks never signify that whether you are talented or not, but yes, I do agree that marks definitely signify that how much amount of effort that you can put in order to achieve anything, right? So marks never signify. So this is simply a growth. Why this is a growth? It is a simply a increasing in quantitative terms. Okay, the quantity of this particular marks are increasing. Okay, so if there is an increment in the quantity of the economy, for example, if your GDP is rising, what is GDP, GNP, and all those things I will explain to you. Okay, so for example, if the rate of employment is rising, okay, अगर ये सारी चीजें, अगर एम्प्लॉयमेंट का रेट आगे बढ़ रहा है, अगर बाकी किसी और चीज का रेट अगर आगे बढ़ रहा है, अगर वो सारी चीजें इंक्रीज हो रही है, तो उसको हम सिंपली बोलेंगे ग्रोथ. तो यहीं पे फिर डेवलपमेंट क्या होगा? डेवलपमेंट का मतलब क्या होगा? तो डेवलपमेंट का मतलब होगा यहाँ पे सिर्फ 75 और 80-85 मार्क्स नहीं बढ़ना, बल्कि इससे रिलेटेड नॉलेज भी आपके साथ में आते जाना. देखो ग्रोथ यहाँ पे क्या होगा, अभी मैं आपको इकोनॉमी पढ़ा रहा हूँ, आई एम टीचिंग यू इकोनॉमी. सो आपने इकोनॉमी पढ़ लिया, टेस्ट होगा, टेस्ट में आपने मार्क्स ले आए, तो वो इकोनॉमी नहीं, वो ग्रोथ होगा, वो डेवलपमेंट नहीं होगा. डेवलपमेंट क्या होगा? जब आप इकोनॉमी पढ़ करके यहाँ पे जो आपने कॉन्सेप्ट को सीखा, कॉन्सेप्ट को समझा, if you are able to apply those concepts in the real life scenario, that will be called as development. So development, always remember guys, that development is qualitative in nature, whereas growth is quantitative in nature. Okay, growth always talks about the quantity, कि कितने क्वांटिटी में आगे बढ़ा है. आज 75 मार्क्स था तो 75 से 80 लेकर के आया, 80 से 85 लेकर के आया, तो ये क्या हो रहा है? ये क्वांटिटी का बढ़ना हो रहा है. नहीं, लेकिन क्वालिटी का बढ़ना क्या होगा? क्वालिटी का बढ़ना होगा जब आप डेवलपमेंट होगा, क्वालिटी का बढ़ना जब आप चीजों को सही तरीके से अप्लाई कर सकते हैं. एक और एग्जांपल ले लो. हाउ मेनी ऑफ यू आर फॉन्ड ऑफ शॉपिंग? कितने लोगों को शॉपिंग एकदम बहुत ज्यादा पसंद है? छोड़ दिया जाए तो एकदम पूरे दिन शॉपिंग ही करेंगे. कौन हो आप लोगों में से? सुरमा, जानवी आप, शुभ्रा आप, ओके. ये मिंत्रा, ये सारे साइट्स आप लोगों की वजह से तो चल रहे हैं, है ना. दामिनी आप, चलो वेरी गुड, है ना. तो आप लोगों को सपोज करो छोड़ दिया जाए तो पूरे दिन शॉपिंग करेंगे. आप लोगों ने पूरा अपना कवर्ड जो है, फॉर एग्जांपल आपका जो कवर्ड होगा उसे आपने फिल कर लिया होगा शॉपिंग कर करके कपड़े खरीद खरीद के. ठीक है, तो पिछले साल आपके पास फॉर एग्जांपल 20 क्लोथ होंगे, तो अभी आपके पास फॉर एग्जांपल 40 क्लोथ्स है. ठीक, सो ये क्या कहलाएगा? 20 से 40 हुआ, सो देयर इज अ इंक्रीज इन द क्वांटिटेटिव टर्म्स और नॉट? क्वांटिटेटिव टर्म्स में तो बढ़ा है ना. सो दिस इज व्हाट वी कॉल ग्रोथ. ये क्या कहलाएगा? ग्रोथ कहलाएगा. लेकिन यहीं पे आप नॉर्मल कहां से शॉपिंग करते हो? आप हाउ मेनी ऑफ यू स्टे इन दिल्ली? इज देयर एनीवन हु स्टेज इन दिल्ली? आप रहते हो, ओके, नोएडा में आप रहते हो, तो यू माइट बी अवेयर अबाउट एसएन. एसएन के बारे में तो पता ही होगा, वेरी फेमस मार्केट, है ना. तो सपोज करो आपने सिर्फ और सिर्फ ये खरीदे, क्लोथ खरीदे, जमा किए, तो ये हो गया ग्रोथ. लेकिन यही सेम चीज को आपने क्या खरीदा? एकदम क्वालिटी खरीदा. यू हैव नॉट फोकस्ड ऑन द क्वालिटी, सॉरी क्वांटिटी, रादर यू हैव फोकस्ड ऑन द क्वालिटी. आपने कम ही कपड़े खरीदे लेकिन वो क्वालिटी वाले खरीदे, एकदम ब्रांड, गुची, अरमानी, है ना. सिर्फ इन लोगों पे फोकस किया आपने, इन सारे ब्रांड्स पे आपने फोकस किया, बिकॉज दीज ब्रांड्स प्रोवाइड्स द क्वालिटी प्रोडक्ट, राइट, इफ आई एम नॉट रॉन्ग. तो ये चीज आपका क्या कहलाएगा? दिस पर्टिकुलर थिंग विल बी कॉल्ड एज डेवलपमेंट. ओके, सो इज द डिफरेंस बिटवीन डेवलपमेंट एंड ग्रोथ क्लियर टू यू? ये समझ में आया? बताइए, इज दिस क्लियर टू ऑल? ऑल राइट. So the same thing happens with the economy also. Just a minute, let me write this. Now, so are you guys done with the initial approach of economist? What was the initial approach of economist when economy as a discipline came into picture? Then what was the initial approach? What economists used to focus on? You can unmute yourself, guys. Wealth generation, absolutely correct. Profit, आप सबके सब काफी होशियार हो. You all are very much talented. Okay, what is Kuznets curve? Is this clear? Are we done with the Kuznets curve? Not done. Okay. Okay, I'll tell you that. No issue, no issue. देखो कुजनेट कर्व क्या होती है. See, so Kuznets curve represents the, it's actually a relationship between inequality and growth. Okay, Kuznets curve reflects the, and this particular curve talks about the relationship between inequality and growth. This particular curve says that if there will be a rise in the growth, अगर growth होता रहेगा, then that will lead to the decline in the inequality. Okay, if growth will be high, then inequality will be low. Okay, and vice versa. If inequality is high, that reflects that the growth is low. Okay, so this is what the Kuznets curve reflects basically. So ये हमारा Kuznets curve बोलते हैं जैसे ही हमारा growth high होगा, inequality हमारी कम होगी. क्यों होगी? Why this particular Kuznets curve says that if the growth will be high, the inequality will be less? Reason क्या है इसके पीछे? See, always remember one thing, guys, and I have told you many a times that put why in every statement. If this is so, why this is so? What is the logic behind this particular thing? अगर ऐसा हो रहा है तो ऐसा क्यों हो रहा है? पर्पस क्या है इसके पीछे होने का? Okay, so always put why in every statement. All right. So see why this is happening. Suppose that Ambani is there. Okay, and you people are there. ठीक है? ये कौन है? I am a very good painter. You guys know that. Who is this? Suppose करो ये हमारा Rohit. Is this your first class with me? Rohit in Kollu.
No, sir.
Okay. So for example, Rohit, this is you. Okay. Will that be okay, Rohit? Am I portraying your correct picture?
No, sir, but yeah, it is fine.
Okay. So for example, this picture is of Rohit. Okay. And Rohit is what? Rohit is a very wealthy person. Okay, let's set the example that Rohit is a very wealthy person. बहुत ही अमीर है, बहुत ही wealthy person. Okay, and these are the masses. ये सब बाकी के लोग हैं. अब now see, there is a shield for inequality. Rohit, as Rohit is very much wealthy in nature, he is very wealthy person, and these people, they are not having that much wealth. इनके पास इतना ज़्यादा पैसा है नहीं, है ना? So how to remove inequality? So if the Rohit is rich and rest of the masses are not that much rich, so don't you think so there is a shrewd inequality that exists between them? Isn't it? Rohit बहुत ज़्यादा अमीर है, बाकी के लोग बहुत ज़्यादा गरीब हैं, तो इनके बीच में क्या है? इनइक्वालिटी का गैप हाई है या नहीं है? इनइक्वालिटी का गैप हाई है, तो इसके इनइक्वालिटी के गैप को किस तरीके से कम किया जा सकता है? How to reduce the gap of inequality? इनका इनइक्वालिटी के गैप को हम किस तरीके से कम करेंगे? When we will increase their growth. जब हम इनका जो ग्रोथ होगा, जब हम इनके ग्रोथ को इंक्रीज कर देंगे, जब when we will provide them employment opportunity, when we will provide them जब हम इनको सारी फैसिलिटीज प्रोवाइड हम कर देंगे. ओके, जब इनकी ग्रोथ होने लग जाएगी तो इनका रोहित का और इन सारे बाकी लोगों के बीच में जो इनइक्वालिटी एग्जिस्ट करती है, इस इनइक्वालिटी के गैप क्या हो जाएगा? कम हो जाएगा. द गैप विल गेट रिड्यूस्ड. व्हाई? बिकॉज ये सारे लोगों की डेवलपमेंट हो गई, है ना? अब एक बात बताओ, ये एक लकड़ी है, ठीक है, और ये एक लकड़ी है. तो ये दोनों के बीच में काफी इनइक्वालिटी है। तो इस लकड़ी को और इस लकड़ी के बीच में इनइक्वालिटी कम करने का क्या तरीका है? ये तो सही तरीका नहीं होगा ना कि इस लकड़ी को आप छोटा कर दो। क्या ये आप काम आप करोगे? विल यू डू दैट? No, you will not do this. What you will try to do, you will simply try to increase the length of this particular wood. इस wood के length को आप increase करने की कोशिश करोगे. So this is what our Kuznets curves reflect and Kuznets curve shows. तो Kuznets curve हमारा यही कहता है, when the growth is there, okay, when there is an inequality between the then you need to work on the growth. जब आप लोगों के growth को increase कर दोगे तो inequality जो होगी that will automatically come down. Is this clear? बताइए, क्या ये क्लियर हुआ? सबको समझ में आया? अब देखो, समझ में आने का मतलब ये नहीं है कि अभी समझ में आ जाएगा फिर बाद में जाकर के भूल जाना। देखो, भूलोगे तो ऑब्वियसली, बट ऑलवेज ट्राई टू रिवाइज ईच एंड एवरीथिंग। ऑलराइट, बाकी की जो चीजें हैं पुरानी चीजों को भी रिवाइज करते हुए चलिए। अगर रिवीजन करते हुए चलोगे तो यू विल रिमेंबर ईच एंड एवरीथिंग। ऑलराइट, चलिए। तो देखो, सी फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल हाउ यूपीएससी विल आस्क यू द क्वेश्चन। देन किस तरीके से यूपीएससी आपसे क्वेश्चन पूछेगी? यूपीएससी विल सिंपली टेल यू दैट कुजनेट कर्व व्हिच वाज रिसेंटली इन न्यूज़ रिफ्लेक्ट्स व्हाट। तो इट रिफ्लेक्ट्स द differences between, it reflects the relationship between inequality and growth. This should be the answer. All right, यहां तक क्लियर हो गया? यहां तक किसी को कोई कंफ्यूजन? अब anyone, any confusion, any doubt till now? Yes, Subra, is this clear to you? Subra, सतीति, बाकी सबका क्लियर है? चीजें अच्छे से एकदम? चलो, ऑल राइट, चलिए। Okay, so last class में, yes, in the last class guys I was talking you about the routine making. So आप लोगों ने बना लिया अपना routine? Have you guys made it? बताइए, या नहीं बना है अभी? Be frank, be honest, नहीं बना है। आप लोग की खामोशी बता रही है कि नहीं बनी है। चलो कोई बात नहीं गाइस, ओके, नो इशू एट ऑल, बट ट्राई टू मेक इट, ओके। या फिर जो भी आपका तरीका होगा पढ़ने का, आई होप कि आप लोग का पढ़ाई सही तरीके से आ रहा है। आर यू गाइस एबल टू, आर यू गाइस सेटिस्फाइड विथ योर प्रिपरेशन? आपको लगता है कि दैट यस, व्हाटएवर थिंग दैट यू आर studying and whatever thing that you are doing, you will be able to qualify the exam with that? Not yet. Why? So have you ever tried to find out the reason that why? कभी ढूंढा है, रीजन ढूंढा है? No issue, Rohit, no issue at all. See, in this particular preparation now you will always face the issue of time. हमेशा आपको टाइम क्रंच रहेगा। Okay, time crunch plus you will always face the problem how far answer writing is concerned. Okay, you will always and always face this particular issue unless and until if you are not working on it. Okay, is there anyone who is appearing this year? आप लोग में से कोई है जो इस साल एग्जाम में अपीयर हो रहे हैं? बताइए। You are appearing this year, Shubhra. Okay, so that's good. On 10th October you have exam, right? So focus on few important things like history, geography, economy, polity, and there are selected chapters in the history, geography, economy, polity. I think you guys are done with history, geography, and polity, if I'm not wrong. हो गया है आप लोगों का? Not geography. Geography is in the process. Polity is done. What about history? You are done with modern, but not with ancient and medieval. Achha, there has to be sequence, no? Anyway, chalo. So, very good. Maximum questions. UPSC asked the maximum question from your modern history only. So that's very good that you guys are done with the modern history. All right. So, see, you are not required. I hope that you are aware about the important topics of these chapters, of these subjects. Important topics वगैरह पता है आप सबको? Important topics क्या है? I hope you guys are aware of regarding the tricks to solve the prelims questions and mains answer writing. इन सब की क्लास हुई है? Tips and tricks की? बताइए. नहीं हुई है. Are you guys aware about the important topics? That what are the important topics in the respective subjects? No. You guys can tell me the time. Okay. Day bata sakte, you guys can tell me the day. On that particular day, we will discuss about the important topics, as well as, because see, UPSC is like, it's an ocean. Okay. And in this ocean, you are not required to do the scuba diving. Here you are supposed to do the swimming. From this side to that side, you have to cross. That is the simple thing. All right, you are not supposed to do the scuba diving. पूरा अंदर डूबना नहीं है. इस पार से उस पार तैर के जाना है. Okay, so for that, each and every topics are not important. Only limited topics are important. All the topics are not important. There are few topics. There are few tips and tricks based on which you have to solve the prelims questions. Right. So these are the things that you need to understand, that you need to know. Okay. What about the current affairs? Are you guys preparing on it or not? Yeah, definitely, Chatra. I'll do that. Saturday, Sabna, on Saturday, I'll not have the class now with you. I'm other engagements, I believe, on Saturday. Okay. So, आप कभी भी बता देना मुझे. On that particular day, we will discuss about all those things, strategy and the rest of the things, important topics also. Okay. Chalo. What about the current affairs? Are you guys preparing on it or not? See, I have already told you in my last class also, guys, that the competition is very much tough. Okay, so please prepare it accordingly, right? And always remember one thing, guys, that you have to give your first attempt, and in that particular attempt itself, you have to qualify the exam. So, Shubhra, you might be having the test now. You all have the test. You all go through the weekly test or not? On every week you are having the test, no? No. Yes, about the weekly test. You are not having the test. Oh. Okay, Chatra. No issue. I'll look into it. I'll inform the concerned person, and you will be given. All right. All right, Chatra. So just a minute. So this is the thing that you can do. Okay. So next thing, we will try to provide you that. Okay. So in the next class, we will discuss about all those things also. Now see, about the current affairs, now we are already having the daily news analysis. You might be going about through all those things. So try to read the Hindu newspaper on a daily basis and try to make notes out of it. Okay. And one, are you guys aware? We were having one session now. We already conducted one session regarding newspaper reading. So have you guys attended that or not? आप लोग क्या फॉलो कर रहे हो न्यूज़पेपर वगैरह? देखो एक चीज याद रखना आप लोग, न्यूज़पेपर ना बाइबल है आपका, ठीक है, द हिंदू स्पेशली। अगर आपको यूपीएससी क्वालिफाई करना है तो आपको करंट अफेयर पे फोकस करना होगा। ये ना आपका बाइबल है, बाइबल, इसके बिना कुछ नहीं होने वाला है। जैसे गंगा जल है, गंगा जल सबको पवित्र कर देता है, वैसे ही करंट अफेयर है, करंट अफेयर आपको यूपीएससी निकाल देगा, ठीक है। या करंट अफेयर अच्छे से पढ़ोगे तो या तो यूपीएससी निकाल लोगे, करंट अफेयर अच्छे से नहीं पढ़ोगे तो यूपीएससी आपको निकाल देगा। तो ये चीज आप याद रखना।
Sir, I have a question.
यस जानवी।
Yes, sir. So you just mentioned the national daily news analysis, right? So I was just saying that I actually don't attend that because I don't really find it useful. I don't know about others, but I don't attend that. I read my newspaper religiously like every day and give it like 1 hour or something. So is it fine or do I need to attend those sessions as well? Because
See,
I don't attend them personally.
why you are not finding it useful?
Again, sir, because I don't know. I mean, because there's nothing I really get out of it. So I just feel like wasting an hour, which I can just use to read newspaper on my own. So is it something very important that
Janvi, first of all, your voice is breaking. See, that is totally up to you, Janvi. Okay. See, if you are reading the newspaper, because reading the Hindu is actually very important. Okay. No magazine and nothing. This is my personal opinion actually. Okay, this is completely my personal opinion, and this has actually helped me during my preparation days also, and this has actually helped me in getting through this particular exam. So I'm just sharing my personal experience related to this particular paper. This paper actually helped me in qualifying the respective stages. So that's why I know that the Hindu newspaper will help you in qualifying your particular exam. All right, because there are various questions related to art and culture, regarding geography, each and everything that UPSC asks from this particular newspaper only. All right, so if you will follow this newspaper religiously on a daily basis, then it will help you a lot. And apart from questions, all right, this newspaper will also help you in shaping your ideas, which is important from your mains point of view. That's why editorial sections are there, because editorial sections will not only help you in writing good essay, but editorial section will also help you in framing ideas and will also help you in generating your thought process, in developing your thought process. So apart from the Hindu newspaper, I'll also advise you guys to watch Rajya Sabha TV. Okay, I think it is Sansad TV now. Nowadays they have changed it. They have mixed Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha, and they have made it as Sansad TV. Okay, so what happened that on this particular TV there is one program called as Big Picture. So I'll advise you to watch this Big Picture. Okay, because Big Picture and India's World, because these two particular things will give you ample amount of idea regarding your this thing, regarding day-to-day affairs. Okay, just think about the topic, just go to YouTube section, there type about the topic. Suppose that you want to know about, for example, Citizenship Amendment Act, and you want to develop a concrete and thorough understanding regarding the Citizenship Amendment Act. Just go to YouTube section, type there Citizenship Amendment Act / Big Picture. So you will get the link there, and just listen to those videos, try to make points out of it. All right, because in the big picture, no, there are various bureaucrats who come and who discusses about the same thing. So you will get the bureaucratic ideas related to it. That will help you in shaping your ideas, and that will actually help you in your mains answer writing. All right. So this is important. So ये important है आपका. All right. So this is the thing, guys, and try to watch these things, because this will definitely help you in qualifying your exam. Because it's not only about the preliminary examination. Prelims is what? Prelims is a cakewalk. It's the mains which is the more important aspect, and which has the better, which is more significant. And these things will help you. Big picture, newspaper, बिकॉज नाउ डेज यूपीएससी भी थक चुकी है ना ट्रेडिशनल क्वेश्चंस बना बना के, ठीक है। तो वो भी जो भी क्वेश्चंस पूछते हैं ना काफी ज्यादा ये करंट ओरिएंटेड रहता है क्वेश्चंस आजकल के टाइम में यूपीएससी का, अगर आप देखोगे तो चीजों को। ऑलराइट, so Janvi, this will be my suggestion to you. Okay, if you will follow these two things now, your job will be done. That will suffice your preparation. All right, Janvi. Regarding essay, you are asking about essay. Okay. Shut up. Now, Kuznets curve is clear to all. Now let's talk about trade-off. So these are the few things. Okay, few terminologies. Yes, Sabna.
In that curve, can you please explain how it goes up and then down?
Sorry.
If it is indirectly proportional, it should be from up to down, right? How it goes up and...
It is not indirectly proportional. Yes. Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So it is not indirectly proportional. I am telling you that see, there is a relationship between growth and inequality. Okay. My writing is little bit bad. Now see what is happening here. If inequality is there, this is the sign of inequality. If inequality is rising, so it basically reflects that your growth is very less. ठीक है, आपका growth क्या है? आपका growth बहुत ही कम है. This is what this particular thing is reflecting. Okay. And when it is about when your income increases, जब आपका income increase होता है, per capita income means what? The income of an individual. Okay, ये per capita income का मतलब होता है income of an individual. Alright. So if the per capita income rises, then with the rise in the per capita income, inequality हमारी क्या होती है? Inequality हमारी कम हो जाती है. It further decreases. Why it further decreases? Because of the rise in the growth, because of the rise in the income of an individual. एक example देता हूं मैं आपको. For example, there are 4 person. Okay, so ये 4 person में से ये person जो है ये है employed, है ना? अगर ये employed है, so can you say Sabna that all the 4 persons will be same? Yes, Sabna. Will that be the correct statement to make? क्या ये सही होगा बोलना कि सारे लोग एक हैं, एक जैसे होंगे? बताइए, नहीं होगा, है ना? तो लेकिन अगर देखो, अगर यहाँ पे आप सब लोगों को एम्प्लॉय कर दो, पर कैपिटा इनकम बढ़ाने का क्या तरीका है? इनका पर कैपिटा इनकम बढ़ाने का तरीका है आप इनको एम्प्लॉयमेंट प्रोवाइड कर दो, है ना? अगर इनके पास एम्प्लॉयमेंट आ जाएगा, जब इनके पास नौकरी आ जाएगी तो पर मंथ इनके पास सैलरी आएगी. सैलरी इनके पास भी आ रही है, इनके पास भी आ रही है, इनके पास भी आ रही है. तो इन चारों लोगों के बीच में पहले जो इनइक्वालिटी था, वो इनइक्वालिटी कम होगा या नहीं कम होगा? बताइए. Will that inequality reduce or not? That inequality will reduce. This is what Kuznets curve is trying to highlight. ये जो कर्व है आपका, ये Kuznets कर्व यही हाईलाइट करने की कोशिश करता है कि जैसे जैसे हमारा ग्रोथ इंक्रीज होता जाएगा, ओके, वैसे वैसे हमारी इनइक्वालिटी डिक्रीज होती जाएगी. ऑलराइट, दिस इज व्हाट Kuznets कर्व इज ट्राइंग टू हाईलाइट. क्लियर हो गया? ऑलराइट. Now see, there are two terms. There are two things. One is trade-off. Another one is opportunity cost. Okay. Now see, suppose that you are, आप लोग अपना ही एग्जाम्पल लो. You are what? अभी आप लोग क्या हो? You are UPSC aspirant, है ना? आप लोग क्या हो? आप लोग हो एक UPSC aspirant. आप एक बात बताओ, यूपीएससी एस्पिरेंट बनने के अलावा कैन यू गाइस डू अदर थिंग्स और नॉट, इफ यू वुड हैव वांटेड? लेकिन जब से आप यूपीएससी एस्पिरेंट बने हो, आप लोग के अंदर में बहुत सारे दर्द होंगे। पार्टी कर पाते हो खुल के? आर यू गाइस एबल टू डू दैट पार्टी प्रॉपरली? बताइए जरा। पार्टी होती है, मस्ती होती है अच्छे से एकदम खुल के, जैसा पहले करते थे कॉलेज में, या फिर जिस तरीके से? नहीं हो पाती है, उस तरीके से पार्टी नहीं हो पाती है। ठीक, तो आप एक बात बताओ, आपके पास सपोज करो, मैं आपको बताता हूँ कि ट्रेड ऑफ क्या होता है और अपॉर्चुनिटी कॉस्ट क्या होती है। सपोज करो आप यूपीएससी एस्पिरेंट हो, लेकिन यूपीएससी एस्पिरेंट के अलावा ऐसा भी तो हो सकता था कि आप एमबीए करते। ठीक है, फॉर एग्जांपल आप एमबीए करते, कितना रिलैक्स्ड वाला रहता माहौल, एकदम चिल्ड वाला, कि इतनी टेंशन होती जितना यूपीएससी एस्पिरेंट बनकर के आपके पास में एक जिन आया है। ठीक है, आपने सुना होगा ना अलादीन का जिन के बारे में। तो अलादीन का जिन आया है आपके पास में, उसने आपको दो ऑप्शंस दिए। एक ऑप्शन दिया यूपीएससी एस्पिरेंट बनने का, एक ऑप्शन दिया आपको एमबीए करने का, मास्टर ऑफ बिजनेस एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन बनने का। और इसमें से जो आपने ऑप्शंस चुना है, ये दो अवेलेबल है ऑप्शंस आपके पास, तो इस चीज में से जो आपने चुना है वो आपका क्या कहलाता है? दैट इज व्हाट वी कॉल ट्रेड ऑफ। ठीक, इसमें से आप लोगों ने क्या चुना? यूपीएससी एस्पिरेंट बनना चुना। आप लोगों ने नहीं चुना एमबीए करना, आप लोगों ने क्या चुना? आप लोगों ने चुना यूपीएससी एस्पिरेंट बनना। ठीक, सो दिस इज व्हाट वी कॉल ट्रेड ऑफ। दो ऑप्शंस थे, दो अपॉर्चुनिटीज थी आपके पास, दो अपॉर्चुनिटीज में से these two opportunities you decided to become the UPSC aspirant, right? You could have done the MBA, but you have not. All right, so this is what we call trade off. Is this clear? So trade off is what? Trade is the choice that you make out of two or three different options. ठीक, जब आपके पास दो तीन अलग अलग ऑप्शंस रहते हो, उसमें से कोई एक ऑप्शंस आप चुनते हो, कोई एक बेस्ट ऑप्शन आपके अकॉर्डिंग जो होता है, that particular thing is called as trade off. Is this clear or not? Just answer me. Is the meaning of trade off clear to you guys? Clear है। अब देखो एक बात बताओ, अपॉर्चुनिटी कॉस्ट। तो यहाँ पे हम अपॉर्चुनिटी कॉस्ट से क्या समझते हैं? एंड प्लीज अंडरस्टैंड दिस केयरफुली, बिकॉज इन द ईयर 2018 UPSC have already asked the question related to the opportunity cost. All right, and this is the habit of UPSC, that UPSC repeats its questions. Okay, so what do you understand by opportunity cost? अभी देखो आप लोगों ने ट्रेड ऑफ में क्या किया? ट्रेड ऑफ में आप लोगों ने किस चीज को चुना? यूपीएससी एस्पिरेंट बनना चुना। ठीक, आप लोगों ने इग्नोर क्या कर दिया? एमबीए को आपने इग्नोर कर दिया। तो ये एमबीए को जो आपने इग्नोर किया है, तो एमबीए करके आप क्या कर सकते थे? अगर आप एमबीए करते, सपोज करो आप यूपीएससी एस्पिरेंट नहीं बनते, आप लोग एमबीए करते, तो एमबीए करने से आप लोगों को क्या होता? पार्टी करते, चिल करते, है ना, टेंशन फ्री रहते, है ना। कोई टेंशन होता कि अरे यार एग्जाम होने वाला है अपना? कोई टेंशन होता? कोई टेंशन नहीं होता। एंजॉय करते, अच्छे तरीके से एंजॉय करते, है ना। जॉब भी लग जाती, क्या पता, अगर बढ़िया तरीके से एमबीए करते तो जॉब भी सर्टेन रहती, है ना। तो ये सारी चीजें आपके पास रहती। तो ये अपॉर्चुनिटी आपने मिस कर दी या नहीं कर दी? बताइए, you have missed this particular opportunity or not? But you have chosen what? You have chosen to become the UPSC aspirant. But here you could have chosen the MBA, but you have missed all those party, chill, tension-free life, certainty with respect to job. You have missed those things, no? So that is what we call opportunity cost. The opportunity that you have given while in choosing the another option. तो एक ऑप्शन है, उसे आपने चुना, लेकिन जो दूसरा ऑप्शन था वो आपने नहीं चुना। ठीक, तो वो ऑप्शन जो आप नहीं चुने और जो चीज आपने मिस कर दिया, वो चीज अपना कहलाता है अपॉर्चुनिटी कॉस्ट। ये क्लियर हुआ सब लोगों को? बताइए जरा क्विकली, इज दिस क्लियर टू ऑल और नॉट? अभिनय, आपको क्या हो गया आज, इतना ज्यादा शांत हो एकदम? Sindhuja, is this clear to you? Rohit?
I'm still confused with the opportunity cost.
Yes, Sindhuja.
I'm still confused with the opportunity cost.
Yes, then please ask. Okay. Please don't keep confusing with yourself. Keep asking.
Okay.
All right. Is the trade-off clear to you? Sindhuja?
Yeah, that's clear.
That is clear. All right. Who are you, Sindhuja?
Sorry.
Who are you? Thank you.
I'm a student.
You are a student, not only a student, but rather you are UPSC aspirant, isn't it?
Yes.
As a UPSC aspirant,
Yes.
so suppose that when did you started preparing for this exam?
This year.
This year itself.
Jan.
All right. Okay, from January 2021, you have started preparing for it. So before January 2021, will anyone give you the advice that instead of doing UPSC, you can go for this or that?
Yes.
What was the suggestions that you got?
Mostly MBA.
MBA, okay. All right. So you got the suggestion that you should be doing MBA instead of preparing for UPSC. But what you choose? You choose to be you choose to be the UPSC aspirant, right? So
Yes.
so this is what we call trade-off, whether you have chosen. Clear? But what is opportunity cost here? In the opportunity cost, suppose if you would have done the MBA, okay, then you might be, for example, let's imagine, just imagine, okay, that you would have done, yeah, absolutely correct, कुछ पाने के लिए कुछ खोना पड़ता है, ये जो आपने खोया है सपना, that is your opportunity cost. So suppose that Sindhuja, you would have done the MBA from Harvard University or Oxford, for example. Okay, from Oxford University. So just imagine about the level of entertainment you would have done there while pursuing your MBA. करते या नहीं करते? You would have entertained yourself. You would have led a better life, a tension-free life. But as a UPSC aspirant, almost on a weekly basis, you might be having a fear that whether I'll be able to qualify or not. You might, this is a normal feeling, normal, you'd have got the, tension that, yeah, I have to cover this much of topic, this much of subjects I have to cover, right? So you might be having the tension. So here, as a UPSC aspirant, you are doing good. I'm not saying that you are not doing good, but you are doing good. But the opportunity that you have missed, if you would have pursued the MBA, suppose that you would have traveled, roam around, but as you are UPSC aspirant, so you are not able to attend party because you have to, read accounting of national income, or you have to read Lakshmikant, isn't it? As you have to cover Lakshmikant, right? Because you are UPSC aspirant. But if you would have done the MBA, then you would have not bothered about reading Lakshmikant. You would not have bothered about anything else, and you would jump simply party online. You would have followed the concept of our honorable Akshay Kumar, है ना? That करेंगे पूरी रात party करेंगे. All right. So the opportunity that you have missed, okay, by choosing to become the UPSC aspirant. So this is what we call opportunity cost.
Okay.
The enjoyment that you would have done by doing the MBA, right? But you are not doing it because you have not chosen MBA. You have chosen what? What is your trade-off? Your trade-off is you being an UPSC aspirant, right? So this is what we call opportunity cost. Is this clear?
Okay. Yeah. Thank you, Professor.
Okay. See, Abhinay, absolutely, that will differ from person to person. But here I am giving you the example of an individual. But it is not about the individual, rather it is about nation as a whole. Okay. In the year 2016, our Prime Minister decided to go for demonetization, isn't it? So that was the economic decision that he took. But instead, so why he decided to go for the demonetization? What was the purpose behind it? Sabna and Adinja. Sorry, Abhinay. What are you guys aware about the demonetization? Yes, answer me. Abhinay, you can unmute yourself. आप अनम्यूट कर सकते हो, कोई इशू नहीं है. Yes, to track the black money. Absolutely correct. लेकिन आप मुझे बताइए ब्लैक मनी को ट्रैक करने का, क्या ब्लैक मनी हमारा आ तो नहीं पाया, लेकिन ब्लैक मनी को ट्रैक करने का और उसे कंट्रोल करने का कोई और तरीका था या नहीं था? Was there another way or not? हमारे पास दूसरे तरीके भी थे, लेकिन हमने वो तरीका ना चुन करके हमने डिमोनेटाइजेशन एक तरीका चुना, है ना, जिसकी वजह से बहुत सारे लॉसेस हुए. ठीक, so this is what we call opportunity cost, okay, in economic terms. So here, just for the sake of explaining, I was giving you the example of an individual, but if you look from the broader perspective now, then the opportunity cost and all those things are calculated at a national level. These things are being determined at a national level, है ना?
So basically demonetization was basically the best out of all the options that we had.
No, it was not based. Opportunity cost is not the best option that we had. Opportunity cost is the cost that we lose something if we do not make something. ना, see, trade off में क्या होता है? Trade off हमने कर लिया, लेकिन हमने जो ऑप्शन सेलेक्ट किया और दूसरा ऑप्शन जो हमने, अगर हम दूसरा ऑप्शन चुनते, ठीक, लेकिन हमने वो ऑप्शन तो नहीं चुना. अगर हम वो ऑप्शन चुन लेते तो ये बेनिफिट्स होता, लेकिन अभी हमें वो बेनिफिट नहीं हो रहा है. क्यों? क्योंकि हमने वो ऑप्शंस नहीं चुने. We have not chosen that particular option. Okay, so as we have not chosen that particular option, तो ये opportunity हमने मिस कर दिया. We have missed the opportunity to get those benefits. So this is what we call opportunity cost. For example, आप गए कार खरीदने, to purchase a car. So Abhinay, you answer me. If I give you the option, you have the two options, either to purchase Ferrari or to purchase Lamborghini. Which one will you purchase? Abhinay. Got it? Lamborghini. Okay. So you have purchased the Lamborghini. But here, if you would have purchased the Ferrari, so there are certain benefits of purchasing Ferrari. Okay, क्या पता फेरारी उड़ने लगती, है ना? फेरारी ऐसी होती जो ट्रैफिक में चल रही है, देखा कि ट्रैफिक आया है तो उड़ने लग गया, है ना, वो फ्लाइट बन गया, ठीक, वो हेलीकॉप्टर टाइप का बन गया, तो उस टाइप का. तो ये अपॉर्चुनिटी आपने खो दिया लैम्बोर्गिनी खरीद करके. आपके पास तो दोनों ऑप्शंस अवेलेबल थे ना, लेकिन आपने लैम्बोर्गिनी को चूज किया, फेरारी को इग्नोर कर दिया, रिजेक्ट कर दिया, लेकिन ये अपॉर्चुनिटी आपने खो दिया. सो दिस इज व्हाट वी कॉल अपॉर्चुनिटी कॉस्ट. Okay, the thing that you have missed just because you have not chosen that particular available option. Is this clear?
Got it, sir. अब समझ आ गया. So basically, opportunity cost can like imply for both. अगर if I would have chosen Ferrari, there could have been some opportunity that I would have missed with Lamborghini also, sir.
Lamborghini also, absolutely.
ठीक.
Okay.
So in that case, in every given situation, we'll have an opportunity cost, right? Or will there be?
Yes, yes, absolutely. So this basically says opportunity cost can never be zero. Okay, Janvi. Right. So in every situation, there will be certain amount of opportunity cost, and opportunity cost can never be zero. All right. So remember this. This was also one of the options. You will get this. See, this is the question that UPSC asked in the year 2018. Just answer me this particular question. We have recently discussed the opportunity cost. Just give me the answer of this question. What will be the answer? And you have 2 minutes. मैं आपको ज्यादा मिनट दे रहा हूँ, रियल में तो कम होता है, इसमें मैं आपको 2 मिनट दे रहा हूँ. बताइए क्या होगा आंसर इसका? What about others? This question is for all. बताइए जरा, what will be the answer of this particular question? This is the question. Chatra, is the PPT visible to you? This is the question. So everyone is saying D. Yes, Avinash, absolutely correct. The correct answer would be C. UPSC has also, even see, this is a very confusing question actually. There are many economists or many other person who have given the answer D as the correct option, but the correct answer that UPSC has हम कौन बनेगा करोड़पति खेल रहे हैं, चलो कर लो आप लोग चेंज, ठीक है. So the correct answer would be C. Clear हुआ why it will be C not D? बताइए. अभी हमने डिस्कस किया है, एक्सप्लेन करो सुबह. ऑल राइट, सी वी हैव डिस्कस्ड इट दैट द अपॉर्चुनिटी कॉस्ट कैन नॉट बी जीरो. तो ऑप्शन ए खत्म हो जाएगा, होगा या नहीं होगा बताइए. होगा. टेक बी भी खत्म होगा. टेक बी विल आल्सो बी नॉट द राइट आंसर. It cannot be ignored. B will also be the wrong option. Up here, the opportunity cost is transferred from the consumer of the product to the government. अब देखो, government यहाँ पे question क्या कर रहा है? What the question is asking? If a commodity is provided free to the public by the government, then अब how the government provides the money? Government पैसे कहाँ से लाती है? आप बताइए जरा. From where government gets the money? It's from the people, huh? From the people, from the citizen of India, the government gets the money, isn't it? Okay, yes, absolutely, from the taxpayers. Okay, so as the government gets the money from the taxpayers, so here the opportunity cost is transferred from the consumer of the product to the tax-paying public. And that's why C will be the right answer. All right, Shubhra? All right, so is this question, is this answer clear to all? सबको समझ में आ गया? अच्छा, answer me one thing. Just this is just for no thing. Can we do a question on each topic? Just answer me. If suppose that just like we have completed this particular topic, introductory topic of economy, and we have done the previous year question of that UPSC asked related to opportunity cost. Can we do the same in all the topics? Will that be okay? That will be good. So we'll be doing that. All right. We'll do all the questions that you have UPSC have asked till now from in all the topics. All right. From next class we will do that. So now let's discuss about the types of economy. So there are 3 types. Is this clear? हमने ये किया था क्या? Macro economy, micro, meso. Have we done this or not? नहीं किया. अच्छा. All right. So see, we are already clear about the economy, that what is economy, what is economics. We are done with it. Okay. Now just imagine one thing and just try to understand one thing, that if we have to know, if we have to understand that how nation as a whole manages their scarce resources, isn't it? Economy का मतलब क्या है? The meaning of economy is how to utilize the scarce resources judiciously. That is actually the meaning of economy. Then if we want to know how the nation as a whole manages the scarce resources judiciously, how we will come to know about it? We will come to know about it via macroeconomy. So economics is basically divided into 3 branches, is divided into 3 types. One is macroeconomy, another one is microeconomy, and the third one is mesoeconomy. Okay, so we are supposed to read these 2 things. One is macroeconomy, another one is microeconomy. Okay, mesoeconomy is not in our syllabus, so we will not be studying about the mesoeconomy. We'll be focusing on maximum on the macroeconomy because macroeconomy has more weightage. So we'll be focusing on macroeconomics, and we will also be discussing about the microeconomics. So what is macroeconomy? Is this clear? So suppose that this is our country, India. So if we want to know how India utilizes its scarce resources judiciously, then how we will come to know about it? We will come to know about via macroeconomy. Macro means what? बड़ा, larger, है ना? तो ये अपने को कहाँ से पता चलेगा? ये अपने को पता चलेगा मैक्रो इकोनॉमी से. माइक्रो इकोनॉमी क्या होता है? अगर हमें आपका फैमिली है ना, एक फैमिली है, आपका जो फैमिली होगा, आपके फैमिली में भी तो आप लोग क्या हो? You guys are also the resources. whether resources could be anything, whether it is man-made resources or the natural resources. तो आपके घर में आपके फादर अर्न करके लाते हैं और आपके फादर के अर्निंग से जो जनरली टिपिकल सी जो फैमिली होती है, ठीक है, आई एम जस्ट टेकिंग द एग्जांपल ऑफ दैट टिपिकल फैमिली, ये जो फादर की इनकम है, फादर की इनकम से पूरी फैमिली चलती है कि नहीं? सो हाउ फादर मैनेजेस द इनकम, हाउ फादर मैनेजेस द रिसोर्सेज जुडिशियसली, ठीक, एट अ फैमिली लेवल, एट अ इंडिविजुअल लेवल, दैट पर्टिकुलर थिंग कम्स अंडर द माइक्रो इकोनॉमी। ठीक, वो किसके अंदर में आता है? वो आता है हमारे माइक्रो इकोनॉमी के अंदर में। ये क्लियर हुआ? बताइए। मीजो इकोनॉमी क्या होता है? तो मैक्रो हो गया नेशनल लेवल पे, माइक्रो हो गया फैमिली और इंडिविजुअल लेवल पे, मीजो होता है एट इंस्टीट्यूशनल लेवल। ठीक, कोई इंस्टीट्यूशन हो गया, कोई ऑर्गेनाइजेशन हो गया, जैसे फॉर एग्जांपल एसबीआई, let's take the example of SBI. SBI is what? SBI is a kind of institution. So how SBI manages its resources? ये एक institution है, ये एक organization है ना? So how SBI utilizes its resources, that comes under meso economics. वो किसके अंदर में आता है? वो आता है हमारे meso economics के अंदर। ठीक, so our economy is divided into these three parts: macro, micro, meso. All right, and in these three parts, the economy is trying to highlight, and economy is trying to manage how, you know, it basically concerns about managing scarce resources judiciously in a proper way, in a proper manner. All right, is this clear? Yeah, definitely. Yes, micro is a subset of macro. Absolutely correct, Subha. Okay, macro is a bigger picture. So under the bigger picture, we have smaller sections, no? So that is the thing. Yeah, Janvi, anything, any bank, any institution, okay, any organization, all right. So these are the what? These are intermediary, and these comes under your meso economy. All right, is this clear to all? आया आप समझ में? क्लियर हुआ? Is this clear to all? So, Janvi, that will come under meso economy because that is also organization, no? That is the organization, that is also institution. So that will come under meso economy. All right, Janvi? Chalo. तो यहाँ तक clear है सबको? So now we have understood, we have the the overall idea regarding the economy. What is the economy? What is the purpose of economy? What is economics? What are its purposes? Opportunity cost. What is opportunity cost? What is trade-off? All those things. Now we are done. We are also clear with what are the different types of economy. So there are three types of economy: micro, macro, meso. Okay, here for our UPSC thing, we are not concerned about the meso economy. Rather, we are interested only in two things. One is macroeconomy, another one is microeconomy. All right, so we have to focus on these two things only. And in macro and micro, we will be focusing more on the macroeconomy because that has more significance. All right, guys, anything that you want to ask? यहाँ तक सबका clear हो गया? कोई है, कुछ है, कोई doubt है जो पूछना है? In our next class, we will be discussing about very important thing from tomorrow onwards. Our classes of economy is going to be very significant. If you will miss any of the classes, then that will cost you dear because the things are very much linked. Economy is the only subject which is very much linked with one another. Okay, एक topic से दूसरा topic काफी linked है. From tomorrow onwards, we are going to discuss about GDP, GNP. You might have heard of GDP, GNP, NDP, NNP. ये सारी चीजें we are going to discuss from our next class. Definitely. Abhinay, I've already told you that NCERT. Okay. Please start reading NCERT class 11th and 12th. And please keep asking questions. If you don't understand now, then please do let me know because I think this is the fourth class, I believe. Okay, so if you do not understand anything, please keep asking. हम दिमाग खा जाओ और सारे फैकल्टी का, ठीक है? कोई कोई भी यस फ्रॉम माइक्रो, एब्सोल्युटली करेक्ट जानवी। कोई भी फैकल्टी है, जब तक आप चीजों को नहीं समझो ना तब तक छोड़ो मत पीछा, बताओ बताओ बताओ, पूछते रहो, कीप आस्किंग क्वेश्चंस, है ना। क्योंकि देखो 1 घंटे है, 1 घंटे तक आपकी क्लास होती है, राइट। हमारे लिए ना नए नए बैचेस आते रहेंगे, अलग अलग बैचेस आते रहेंगे, लेकिन आपका क्या है, आप एक बार में समझ जाओगे अच्छा रहेगा, है कि नहीं। जब तक आपको चीजें समझ में ना, एक बार में समझाओ, मतलब क्लास में आए 1 घंटे तक आपने अगर टाइमिंग दी है, तो क्लास के बाद जब आप जाते हो, क्लास के बाद जब आप निकलते हो, तो आपके अंदर में ये फीलिंग आनी चाहिए दैट व्हाटएवर थिंग दैट हैज बीन टॉट टू यू इन दिस पर्टिकुलर क्लास, यू शुड बी एबल टू अंडरस्टैंड दैट। अगर समझ में नहीं आता है, then keep asking the question. We'll be happy to repeat the same thing again and again and again. Alright. लेकिन कोई भी डाउट है ना, डाउट को अपने मन में बना के मत रखना। Alright. डाउट को हमेशा पूछते रहो, डाउट should be clear. Alright. So एक काम करते हैं, let's end our class for today itself. Okay. Tomorrow we are going to start our class on, with the topic of accounting of national income. Alright. Chalo then. Done for the day, guys. Thank you so much. See you tomorrow. Till then, study hard and take care. Bye bye. Thank you all.